Interesting facts about 25 hybrid animals. Interesting facts about 25 hybrid animals. Liger, Tigons, and growlers. There are many myths of ancient civilizations that talk about quirky mongrel creatures such as centaurs, birds, mermaids, and even today, graphic designers and Photoshop fans creating births. Modern hybrids by combining different animals. But hybrid creatures are real and living creatures. They can happen naturally, when two closely related animals mate. Or they can be made by in vitro fertilization or hybridization with humans. You will see all kinds of hybrid creatures in the following 25 wonderful animal species. In addition, hybrid creatures have very interesting names. In fact, it depends on the sex and species of their parents. For example, the name of the chosen animal will usually be the half of the name of the species being bred, and the name of the animal chosen for the mother will be the second half. Thus, a polar bear is a polar bear and its mother is a grizzly bear, while the polar bear is the opposite. In that way, you can understand the lion tiger, one of the most famous hybrids in the world, that is bred between a male lion and a female tiger. Here is a list of 25 unbelievable species that you need to know. "25 lion tigers." Let's start with the most famous hybrid species ever. The combination of lions and tigers. Lions and tigers only exist in captivity because the habitat of their parents does not overlap in nature. With a weight of up to 400 kilograms, the lion tiger is the largest of their cats. 24 tiger lions. Another combination of the two largest cats. The lion tiger is a cross between male and female tigers, not as popular as the version opposite to them, lion tigers. Lion tigers usually do not exceed parent size because they inherit genes that inhibit growth from lion mothers. They usually weigh about 180 kilograms. "23 The lion's leprechaun is the son of a leopard and lion." A sample is displayed at the Walter Rothschild Zoological Museum in Hertfordshire, England. It has the lion-like brown color and the spotting along with the muscular strength of the leopard. Savannah cat, a wildlife hybrid in the wild. The Savannah is a mixed breed mid-size African cat and domestic cat. Savannah cats are often compared to dogs for their loyalty and will follow their owners throughout the house like dogs. They can also be trained to walk on ropes and bring objects to the order. 21 Bengal cats. Bengal cats are created by crossbreeding between the cats and then inverted mating and continue to mate again with crosses of cats and cats. The purpose of this is to create a confident, healthy and friendly cat with contrasting shades and lively spots. The cat is usually orange or light brown. 20 Coyotes. Grassland coyotes are a breed of wolves from the pasture and one of 3 other North American wolves: gray wolves, eastern wolves and red wolves. Coyotes are closely related to the eastern wolves and red wolves, which were separated from 150,300 years ago and developed together in North America. Lala is the son of a donkey and a mare's. Patients, have sturdy legs and live longer than horses, and they are often identified as less stubborn, faster and smarter than donkeys. Appreciated in magnitude, usually weighing between 370 and 460 kilograms. 18 Cheating. The cross between the donkey and the horse. The donkey is the child of the horse and the donkey. Just as lazy, there are many sizes, but they are rare because mules and horses can choose mating partners than mares and male donkeys. Even if they cooperate, unlikely to be pregnant when crossbreeding with horses. 17 Beefalo, sometimes called Caliphate or beef hybrid. Beefalo is a crossbreed that is capable of reproduction from cows, usually males, and bison, usually females. Beefalo has a major genus of cows with appearance. The Livestock Association defines a beefalo as having one with 3 parts. 8 is the gene of bison. "16 Stripes, a zebra is a cross between a zebra and any other horse, donkey, etc. Bred in the 19th century, the quagmire on the body is not like a zebra, but with stripes of a zebra. The stripes usually do not cover the whole body. 15 Zozo is a hybrid between tilapia and cow. The word zo is actually used for male crosses, while females are called females. Smo can reproduce, but zo is infertile. They are the product of a dominant hybrid, which is larger and stronger than the Taurus or cows in the area. The polar bear is the rare hybrid between brown bears and polar bears. Although these two species are biologically close together and often found in the same territory, they often appear to be avoiding one another and having different reproductive tracts. Brown bears often live and reproduce on land, while polar bears prefer to reproduce on land. Arctic brown bears have been recorded to be able to be born in captivity and in the wild. Kama is a hybrid between a male camel and a camel, and was created by artificial insemination at a camel reproduction center in Dubai. The first camel was born in January 1998. The purpose was to create an animal capable of producing more hairy camel yield than camel size, strength, and camouflage. 12 dogs cross the wolf today. The wolf hybrids, the full name of the Czechoslovakian crossbreed, are a new breed officially recognized as a breed of dog whose origin is a 1955 test conducted in Czechoslovakian. Here, the German Shepherd dog is mated with the Karp wolf in order to create a new strain with a stable temperament, grazing activity, and the ability to train German Shepherds with strength, physical fitness of the wolf. 11 Killer dolphins. Killer dolphins are an extremely rare hybrid of dolphins and female killer whales. The first killer whale was reported to have been born in Tokyo SeaWorld, but died after 200 days. The first killer dolphin in the United States, the first survivor was Kekamilu, born at Sea Life Park in Hawaii 1985. The killer dolphin is also reported to exist in the wild, but that is rare. Out. 10 Unicorn white. The white kite is a rare hybrid made up of mattings, mid-horned whales, and white whales, a polar whale. White kittens rarely appear, but over the past few years there has been a growth in seeing these bizarre creatures in the North Atlantic. 9 Zebron. The crosses of cows and European bison. Zebron are heavy and powerful animals with a weight of males up to 1,200 kilograms. The name Zebron was chosen from hundreds of proposals submitted to the Polish weekly Purse Crow at a competition held in 1969. Males were infertile in the first generation, but females could reproduce and could be hybrid with any parent species. 8 Red Snapper. Red snapper, or also known as redfish, bloodfish. Red snapper is a hybrid of Midas, a line of emperor fish originated from Costa Rica and Nicaragua, with red-headed fish. This hybrid has many forms of deformity, including a small opening that makes it susceptible to malnutrition, which in turn produces moral objections. 7 Gungan is home to ducks from geese and ducks produced commercially for meat and liver, not only the cross between different species, but also 2 different genera. Gungan can be made up of male and female duck mattings, but they are made from artificial insemination. 6. Sheep-goats. Sheep-goats are the crosses of sheep and goats. Although these two species are homologous and can be mated, they belong to two different genus in the subfamily goat of the buffalo. Although goat and sheep herds are very popular, their crosses are very rare and the crosses of sheep and goats often die prematurely. 5. Black shark hybrid. A few years ago, the first hybrid shark was found in Australia. A combination of Australian blackhead sharks and its global version, the usual blackhead shark, the hybrid shark looks like a healthy baby. Scientists suggest that two species can mate together to achieve better adaptive skills. 4. Rhinoceros hybrid. Crossbreeding between the two species has been confirmed between black rhino and white rhinoceros. A new study indicates that it is possible that these two species are different in geographic boundaries than in genetics. Black rhinos are indigenous species in Africa that are classified as near extinct and its 3 subspecies have been declared extinct. 3. Red-gray mouse. Some hybrid kangaroos among similar species were created by capturing the males of one species and the females of other species to limit the choice of mating. In order to create a naturally occurring marsupial, a young animal of this species is introduced into another species' bag to be nurtured as a species. The hybrids were created by combining red kangaroos and large gray kangaroos. 2. Killer bees. The killer bee was created in an effort to produce a gentle and easy to control bee. This was done by giving mating between European honeybees and African bees, but the hybrid was instead more aggressive and more defensive, having escaped into Brazil in the year 1957. Since then, they have flourished throughout South, Central and North America. 1. Hybrid brood. Hybrid is a crossbreed product from the natural mating between seagulls and mammoths from the late 2000s. Sea lions are a species of lizard found only in the Galapagos Islands. They are unique in the lizards that feed on the sea, making them the only reptile in the sea.